Welcome back to the channel, everyone. On today's video, we're going to be installing a Gobi ladder on a 5th gen 4Runner. Stick around. So here's the Gobi ladder. This is designed for the 5th gen 4Runner. This is it's a relatively lightweight ladder. It does hold 250 pounds. The install on this is super easy. No drill. Let me show you how to do it. This is going to be our first piece. There's only a few pieces with this installation. This is the first piece we're going to use with a 3M tape and then the little hook right here. So come on over to the truck. There's a rain gutter right here where the weather stripping is. You want to go to the inside part of the rain gutter. You want to hook your tape measure on there and you want to measure 3 3/8 inch. So the end of your tape, the end of your marking, whatever you choose to use, will be at 3 3/8. The next step is we're going to take that piece I just showed you. We're going to hook it on the back of the hatch. And then we're going to pull it towards us with these 2 studs to make sure it's flush and lined up with that 3 3/8. Confirm that it's flush and lined up, and now we're just going to tape it in place. There's going to be just a temporary hold while we line the ladder up down below. Ladder's going to go on the 2 studs and just let it hang down. We're going to let this hang, and there's tape on the back so we don't have to worry about scratching the hatch. What we want to do is get this level. In the directions they say make the bar level to the license plate, but if that license plate is not straight, then you have a problem. So what I'm going to do is take a level and get yourself one of these if you don't have them. They always come in handy. They have a little magnetic strip, and you can see the level of the ladder here. So right there is perfectly level. Now we're going to mark the end with tape on the bottom as well. So you want to do is you want to keep this ladder in place, lift the hatch just a little bit, and then mark the edge of the ladder, wrap it under the hatch. We'll confirm level here. The tape is lined up to the edge, and now we can pull the ladder back off. Now that we have the tape marked down below and up top, we can remove the temporary masking. We'll leave that one in place with the 3 3/8 inch. We're going to prep this area. Some alcohol. Now we're going to peel the 3M tape. We're going to make sure it's aligned perfectly. You want to use these 2 studs to help pull and align. Once you have it, keep it up so it's not sticking yet. Make sure it's lined up on the edge. Pull towards you. Now we know that it's lined up perfect on the edge here. You can push down, let that tape set. I'm going to take that little silver strip, we're going to put it on the inside here. Okay, remember I told you to wrap the tape around the underneath? That's our line right there. So we'll do the same thing with the alcohol. A lot of the other ladders, this is where you're actually drilling. So in this one, this is a no drill install. So we'll line everything up. First, once we're happy, we'll press it in. And now we can close this part way. We're going to prep this area as well for the next bracket. So with the ladder here We're going to get ready to install that as well. We're going to put it up on the studs. Don't let it touch yet, because we're actually going to pull it. We're going to line it up to the edge of the tape, and we're going to pull down. Try to get it low on the hatch, so pull down, and then line it up, push in. Okay. So we're going to take this last bracket, that's actually going to bolt to the bottom of the ladder here. I'm going to be using Allen head, lock washer, washer. This will curve underneath. That'll pinch against the little bracket we just put underneath. Gobi recommends using anti-seize on all the bolts. So we'll put a little anti-seize, and they actually include that with the kit. So when we tighten this down, it's actually going to pull the ladder in exactly where it needs to be. But I think it was pretty darn close already. Now when you tighten these bolts, you want them tight, but you don't want to over tighten them where we can cause any kind of bending in the hatch. We have our set screws, which are going to lock in the bracket to the bottom here. So we'll put a little anti-seize on those. These are set screws, so we're going to get them in tight. And then we're going to take those nuts that are on there and we're going to lock in the set screws. We'll back out your nuts, tighten your set screws. Like I said, do not over tighten. These are not heavy duty bolts. Once we have this one tightened, we're going to take those nuts and lock down the set screws. Last step, guys. Super easy install, like I mentioned. We're going to do washer, lock washer. All right, we're going to do a little anti-seize. And then the nut. And these are 1/2-inch nuts. When you start to do aftermarket accessories, you should make it a habit to, every once in a while, check the tightness of all your installs. That's it, guys. No drill, Gobi ladder install, very simple. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.